Hello everyone. In this session, I will show you how to upsert a record into a Salesforce object using Informatica Cloud. Go to Explore. I have already created the mapping task and the task flow. Let me open the mapping. Before that, let me open the source file. I have a source file in which the field names are organization name, organization type, contact name, city, state, postal code, phone, email ID and country. These are some sample records I have created. Then go to Salesforce. This is the object which I have created. It has also city, contact name, created by, mail ID, external ID, last modified by, owner, phone, postal code, state and test organization. These are the field labels and these are the API names. So these names will be visible when we use that object in Informatica Cloud. We can see wherever there is _ C, those are custom fields, means those are created. Then go to workbench. You can see I use the query, select all the fields from that object name. Now the table is empty. Let me go to data integration. I will show you in the mapping what I have done. In this source, I have used the Salesforce I have used the flat file connection for reading the CSV file as a source. Then target, here I have used the Salesforce connection because I am using the Salesforce object test_contact as target, and in this case I want to upsert the records. There are few options: insert, update, upsert, delete, data driven. In this case I will use the option for upsert. If you select upsert, it will ask you whether to use external ID or ID lookup. I use external ID, and before that the object should have a external ID field defined. Then go to target fields. You can see these are the fields available in that object. I created few fields and few fields got created automatically, like ID. For each and every record there will be a ID generated. Then owner ID is deleted, created date, created by, last modified date, last modified by ID, system modified timestamp. These are the audit fields which will be auto populated. Then go to field mapping. You can see these are the fields which I have mapped. The name field I have mapped to contact name, phone I have mapped to phone, external ID. This field is defined as a unique field, so based on the phone number these records will be updated. So I have mapped that to external ID. Then email ID I also mapped, and city, state and postcode, these fields are mapped. If you click the target, there are few options available. In advance, set to null, you can select yes. If you want error file to be generated, if any records got error out, you can select this option. Then for success file also you can select that option and provide the success file path. Then select Salesforce API as bulk API. This is all about the mapping. Then I will show you that mapping task which I have created. Click on edit. I have provided the mapping task name. Then I have selected the mapping of this task. Then click next. you scroll down, you can see the error log type. I have selected flat file, error log file directory I have mentioned, and then error log file name also I have mentioned. Then go to the task flow which I have created. This is the task flow in which I have selected the mapping task empty MSF test contact upsert. And as you can see, there are no records present in the test underscore contact object. Let's run the task flow. Click on my jobs. Go to data integration. You can see the task flow is running. You can see some updates available. Click refresh. It shows succeeded. You can see 2 records are there in the source file, so 2 records loaded into the target object. Now go to workbench, run the query. You can see there are 2 records loaded into the Salesforce object. We mapped city, email ID, then external ID, name, phone number, postal code, state. So these fields got loaded. Apart from that, there are some audit fields like created by, created date, ID, which is the record ID, is deleted, last modified by ID, owner ID, system modified timestamp. So these are the audit fields which got populated automatically. If I want to see the record in Salesforce, then move the cursor to the ID field value. You can see it shows update, delete, undelete, purge and view in Salesforce. So move towards view in Salesforce, right click on this, click new tab. You can see that record in Salesforce user interface. You can see in details, you can see the contact name is Ranjan Kumar, phone number, the dummy some test data I have provided, external ID, city, state, postcode. These fields are visible. You can see it shows created by, modified by and owner. This is coming from the user table automatically, because while loading I am using the user Ranjan Kumar. That's why these are coming. So in this way one can load the records into Salesforce object. Thank you.